I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, yeah, I do. Man, God been good to me. Man, he been so good to me. Wow. And you know why I say it like that, what makes it amazing is because it's been in spite of myself. I mean, you know what I mean by that? I mean that he's been good to me in spite of all the craziness I've done, all the foolishness I've gotten myself involved with, and not only but knowingly got myself involved with, all of the stupid decisions I've made. Put all that to the side, and he's still been good to me. Bring it all and put it on the plate, and he's still been good to me. Man, that's amazing, man. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that could say the exact same thing. I mean, come on, man. I got you ain't famous. Ain't nobody got no microphone in your face. I got nobody ain't got no spotlight on you. I got nobody ain't got no camera in your face. I got nobody probably ain't nobody blogging about you. But let me tell you something. If you break it down and be real about it, oh, you done something outside the box. You done something, ladies included. You've done something out the box. You woke up and went, what did I do that for? Oh, we've all done it. So with all that said and done, God still loves you, man. God still loves you, still wants the best for you, still considers you his child, and is willing, man, to show you your future. He is willing to show you your life. He is willing to let you take a peek at the blueprint. Man, that's an amazing God right there. Because I know I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm glad it's him. You know, today, man, I want to encourage brothers out there. And when I say brothers, I'm talking to everybody that's of the male species. I don't care about your color. I really, really don't. I don't even have time for that in my day. Matter of fact, sometimes when you get to discussing race, I just get tired of it sometimes. So I just wish, you know, some days I just want to wake up and just do me. You know, I got what the skin tone is. I got that. But I just want to wake up some days and just go on about my business and do me. I don't want to have to deal with it. Sometimes I get tired of talking about the issues. I ain't going to make them go away, but sometimes I get tired. So today I'm talking to brothers, all the brothers of the male species. I'm talking about men. Today, man, if you ain't doing it all, if you're feeling empty, man, start today completing your process and your journey. And you know what I'm saying by that? If there's a part of you that's missing as a man, and now, man, I'm talking to you, so, you know, some ladies listening, but you know what I'm talking about. It's some part of you that's missing as a man. If you ain't really been in touch with your kids like you're supposed to. Now, for whatever the reason is, and please know, I do understand how sometimes women can use children as pawns. It happens all the time. I've been through it, man. I know what it feels like, man, to want to do something, but because you ain't got this or you ain't doing this, then I ain't going to let you have this. You got to fight through, fellas. You got to fight through. You got to fulfill your end of the deal. And I got how difficult they making it. I got how, man, it's going to come with some drama, but you got to fight through it. Because, man, we need fathers to be fathers. That's really what we need. If you're a man out there and you are a father of a child, we need you to do your job. I'm talking about our community, our situation, us as a people, all of us. We need you to be a father, period. Now, hey, man, I ain't coming down on you. I'm just your boy. I'm your man. And I've been in the same predicament and the same hole myself, where I couldn't get to them, where they were used as pawns, where they were told things about me that wasn't even true. I've been through it. You can't see them. You don't come over. Okay, I got all that. You ain't sent this. You ain't, okay, hey, got all that. If you can call them sometimes, tell them you're thinking about them. Tell them you love them. If you can get a letter to them, if you can get a message to your children through one of your relatives, start the process today. Be a father. It's your job. Now, because you ignoring him, or you acting like they ain't over there, or you done backed him out of your mind because the situation got too difficult, I got that. I got that. But you got to step up and be fathers. You got to write a letter. You got to send the money. If she talking about if you don't send all the money, you ain't going to send. Send what you got. If taking it over there is too much drama, send it through a relative. Give it to her mama. Give it to her sister. Ask her to take it over there and do something for the baby. Because, okay, you can't deal with the drama. I got that. And I know it's much to pay when you have to deal with that. Because clearly I know hell have no fury like a woman scorned. Please know I know that. Please know. And that's a real statement. That ain't no saying Steve got. That's the truth. So, but do what you got to do. Sometimes you have to apologize. Sometimes an apology goes a long way to your children. Just say, look, because I've made this apology before. Hey, man, look, I'm sorry. I wasn't there for you. I was out grinding and hustling, and I wasn't paying attention to you. And I should have been. And I apologize. Now, imagine, man, there's days where you was telling people I was your father up at the school and they wasn't believing you. I apologize for sending you through that. But now, man, I tell you what, I made some mistakes and I got it together. I want me and you to move forward as father and son. I want me and you to move forward as father and daughter. I want to be in your life. Now, I ain't got a lot, but guess what? I know a lot. Because if you a man and you a father, please know you know something that child don't know. You have information. You have experience. That's all they need sometimes, to have somebody to talk to. That daughter of yours just needs to know from her daddy, how should a man treat me, Dad? What should I look for in a man? See, they'll take that information from you because they know it's coming from the right place. And then you know that your son needs you because you know how difficult it is if you're trying to be a man without your daddy. You already know how funky that is right there. So come on, man, admit your mistakes and move forward. Call your kids, write a letter, get a phone number on them, send a text, drop a message, send a note up to the school. Do something, man. If those of us that are fathers would just be fathers, I could shut the mentoring camp down. Now, I would say I apologize because I don't want you to think I'm coming down on you, but I've been through this myself. I ain't really coming down. I'm just reminding you. This is our job. These are our children. This is our responsibility. We are men. There is no excuses. You don't get cut a break on that one. Sorry.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Welcome to the ride, y'all. The Steve Harvey Morning Show, broadcasting from Dubai. The whole crew is here.
Yeah, kicking it.
And before we get started, of course, our special guest this morning is none other than the living legend himself, Roscoe Wallace, who is involved in a $3 trillion lawsuit against the entire music industry, everybody involved. And here to explain to you another hit that he is taking full credit for, ladies and gentlemen, Roscoe Wallace. Thank you, Steve.
Roscoe.
What up, Tommy?
What up, man?
Know you guys, Shirley, Carly, Mississippi, everybody, Dave.
Welcome to Dubai again.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. 50 years. 50 years of the whole nation, 50 years old. Oh, man, oh, man. This is one of the few things I can't take credit for.
Oh, really?
I was going to come over. I was sure wish I could.
Yeah, that's where you draw the line.
I know they got money.
Yeah, you can get your trillion over here.
I can get my $3 trillion tomorrow.
Quickly, with the quickness.
So anyway, this is what we're going to do right here. I want to introduce you to a song. And this song, it really troubles me that I had a suit for this one here. I thought about removing him from the suit. Because he does such a beautiful job of everything. I started to remove him from the suit, but I couldn't do it.
Why?
And here it is. Well, you know, you'll see when I sing the song.
Okay.
It's one of my all-time favorites. Here we go. Hang on, mistletoe.
What?
I'm gonna get to know you better.
You have lost your entire mind.
Do. This Christmas, and as we trim the tree.
Come on.
How much fun it's gonna be.
Where that note come from?
This Christmas.
Ooh, us.
This Christmas. Fire. Side. Oh, blazing bright.
Hard.
Yeah.
And the white kids
What?
caroling through the night. Yeah, well,
Just the white kids, Roscoe?
yeah, well, you know how I wrote it right there, because, you know, right after I wrote I'm Dreaming of Bing Crosby, got payment for that too, because right after I wrote I'm
Excuse
Dreaming
me?
of a White Christmas, I wrote this song with white kids in mind.
Okay.
Come on.
But I took it back after I gave it to Donnie.
Well, it is December 1st.
You know what
It
I'm
is
saying?
December 1st.
It is December 1st. So, Donnie Hathaway,
I love me some Donnie now.
I love
yeah.
Donnie too,
but
boy,
he was a
great.
composer, so he wrote this song.
Yeah.
No. Donnie got that. My whole family, Layla, everybody in this.
Layla.
Donnie,
Generation.
Layla better not say nothing. Layla, Donnie halfway, other halfway,
Other halfway.
and back halfway. I know all halfway family. And I just got to give him cash for that. Just want to stop by and holler at you. Let you know I'm going to be in tomorrow with another one.
I bet you will.
Just all the hits, just roll them all.
Okay.
Come on, quickly. Every song.
Who is your lawyer?
Or I'm representing myself.
There we go.
Yeah, there we have it.
Food for a
I'll tell you the
client.
rest of it tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, Roscoe. Broadcasting all the way live from Dubai all week. Coming up at 32 minutes after, we're going to run that prank back with the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time for Run That Prank Back with the nephew. Nephew, what do you have for us today, darling?
Y'all want me to run it back?
Run it
Yes.
Run it back or run it forward?
back. Run it back.
Run it
it back.
side, run it back.
You sound like James Brown.
Run it back, run it forward. I think I'm about ready to do my
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's time to put the prank in. Here it is. Run that prank back. This is bad potluck.
Oh, Lord.
Bad
Oh, boy.
potluck. You've had it before. You've tasted it. You know what it is. You've thrown that plate in the trash.
Yep.
You've carried it out, waited till they went to the kitchen and slid it to the dog. You did it. You did the dog like that. You did. Cat dog, let's, if you would. This is bad potluck.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to find Heather.
Excuse me, what you say?
I'm trying to reach a Heather. Is
This
it
is Heather. How are you?
Okay, listen. I got your number from Lois. That's my mama. I'm Maurice. I'm Lois' oldest son.
Lois, wait a minute now. Wait, excuse me. Lois, who's Lois?
Lois.
Oh, okay, wait, Lois. Yes. Hi,
Okay.
how are you?
I'm good. You was at Mama Dean's house on New Year's Day.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody was there.
Okay.
Mhm.
When I got there, you was gone. But what I'm
Okay.
calling about is you the one made the Black Eyed Peas, right?
I did. You enjoyed them?
No, I ain't enjoyed a mother thing. That's why I'm calling you.
Wait.
Let me say this here.
No.
Your motherfucker-
I'm at work. You can't talk to me like this. Don't do that. Say whatever you got to say, but please don't curse at me. Don't do that.
No, okay. No. Here go the deal. Your mother beans got my
here we
stomach
go.
all jacked up, and I didn't have to go down to the doctor to get my stomach pumped. I ain't got no damn insurance or none of this. You know, this done had me messed up for the last week. You know,
Okay, first
and
of all, I asked you to
I've been
stop
trying to get
cursing
your
at me.
number for the longest to tell you exactly, how up your damn beans is.
Okay, first of all, okay? I told your ass I'm at work. I'm around all these white people. I can't talk to you the way I want to talk to you. But let me just tell you this. Don't call me with the dumb. First of all, there was a whole bunch of food there. How do you know? How can you single out my damn beans that made you sit with all that food there? You're not going to blame me. Get the out of here.
Mama Dean said you was the one that made the beans.
I don't give a what
made
Mama
beans.
Dean said. It was all this food there, and you're going to single out my beans? Nobody else complained. You know what the day's date is? Okay? Ain't not one other person called me about them beans. And as a matter of fact, other people were complimenting me. So for you to call me with the dumb all late and wrong, going to blame me probably because you need a doctor's appointment, you should have got Obamacare when it was available to you, and now you want to call me with no. So you could tell Lois or whatever. Or, you know what?
Trying to blame it on somebody. You trying to blame this somebody else's food. Your beans my stomach up, and that's what it boils down to. And at the end of the day, you're finna give me some
At
money
the
for
end
the
of the
doctor bill.
No, the hell I ain't. What doctor bill? You said you don't have insurance. So how the hell did you go to the doctor with no insurance?
I had to pay out my pocket to get my stomach pumped.
Oh, okay, well, it's taken care of. If you paid out your pocket, that means the bill is paid, so you can get
And,
off my phone.
and you going to reimburse me what
No,
I
I'm not going to reimburse you with okay? In fact, I got more beans for you since you got a problem with them. I got a whole bowl for you, okay? How about? Because you full of so if it made you that's good for you.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you this here right now. The bill was $472. I need $472 for your bull beans.
No,
okay?
no.
Yes.
You're not getting
Yes.
no money from me. And I need to go because I got work to do. I don't know what you got to do, spending all this time on the phone talking about some beans with all that food. So the rice didn't do it. The meat didn't do it. They had smothered gravy. Gravy always people up. That didn't do it. You want to single out my beans? Out of here. Don't be calling me with this dumb. You know what? Now, tell me who gave me your number, because I don't even know you. I do know your mom a little.
Mama Dean gave me your number. I called Mama Dean.
Mama Dean passing out numbers. Well, I'm going to call Mama Dean, and I'm going to see if anybody else got sick, which I know they didn't, because your ass is full of So I'm going to call her, see if anybody got sick. How about we do it that way? And also, I'm going to call your mother. Okay, I'm going to call Miss Lois and see why her son is calling me on the phone, because this is some bull. I'm sick and tired of this phone call, and nothing was wrong with my beans. If anything, something wrong with you. And so take a laxative, clear your ass out, and keep it moving. But you're gonna get off my goddamn phone.
Okay. They say Tommy has some problem with the beans too.
Huh? First of all, I don't even know no goddamn Tommy. I barely know your mom. I just know her by face. I don't even know her. So, Tommy, you. I'm calling Mama Dean. She ain't got no business giving my mother number to nobody. This is dumb as hell.
What you want me to tell Tommy then?
I just told you I don't know anybody named Tommy.
Okay,
so you can tell him whatever the you want to tell him. And if you're trying to gain other people who want to jump on your side, it's not going to happen, because nobody complained about the beans. Give me names. Give me another names, because Tommy wasn't there. I know just about everybody that was there. Wasn't nobody named Tommy there.
Okay. So you gonna say nephew Tommy wasn't there?
What?
Nephew Tommy. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And Heather, you just...
Are you crazy?
Your cousin Faye got me the prank phone call.
Are you crazy? I'm at work. People walking by me, looking at me. I'm about to get written up around with you, Tommy. Are you crazy? And I know my beans are good. I know.
Are you... Oh man, you got me wanting to taste your black eyed peas, baby.
They are good, and ain't nobody complain. I'm sitting here like, I know I ain't get these people sick. You wasn't gonna get no money.
Hey, tell me this, baby. Tell me this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Oh, but you know it's Steve Harvey Morning Show. Oh my God! I'm on the radio. This is great.
Keep cooking your beans, baby. You all good.
All right, thank you. Happy New Year.
All right, Happy New Year. Hey, and next year I'll probably pop up at Mama Dean's house here.
You are welcome to come.
What?
You play too much.
Thank you, nephew.
Ate it.
All right, coming up next, Ask the CLO with the Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
In Dubai.
In Dubai, that's right. Dubai, we'll be back, though. Dubai right now.
Dubai.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, actor Jessie Smollett. His hate crime trial has started in Chicago, and mogul, law student, mommy, and reality star Kim Kardashian is prepping, get this, Steve, get this, Tommy, for a comedy tour, a stand-up comedy tour, okay?
She ain't that fine.
No,
you ain't that fine.
No, and she finna find out.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Ain't nobody come and laugh at you because you cute.
Well, she did great on Saturday Night Live.
That's a teleprompter.
Hey,
Well, I'm just
that was
saying.
a monologue. That was 3 minutes.
We'll talk
Somebody
about it.
wrote that.
We'll talk about it. Simmer down, fellas. We'll talk about it right
This
now.
ain't what you do. Come over here trying this. This ain't for you. You don't see us slipping on gowns and stuff, walking down red carpets. Ain't nobody over there trying to be fine and sexy.
Exactly.
Do you? Don't come over here with our thing.
Well, you
No.
know, Tommy does think he's sexy and he's funny, so you know.
But he ain't. He know that though.
I'm not trying to do nothing she doing. She know what she doing with that.
All right, we'll talk about it, guys.
Comedy.
Right now, it is time to check in with the Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, CLO. This one's from Cynthia in Teaneck. Cynthia says, I'm in love with a much older man, and he's having surgery next month and has asked me to take care of him. I don't mind going to his house, but it looks like his wife still lives there. She died 6 years ago, and he appears to have a shrine to her in his formal living room. I've asked if we can remove some of the pictures, and he said, I don't need to worry about a deceased woman. This is creepy to me, and I want to be the woman of this house. Should I say something? I'm not staying there until he cleans up.
Well, you don't have to stay there, but let me tell you something else though that kind of strikes my mind. What is this operation that he finna have where he gonna need this ultimate care? You about you living there? You finna be a caregiver. You gonna have to get wheelchair and blankets and push him down the street.
Blankets.
You're gonna have to learn how to put in IVs. You gonna enemas. Girl, you finna be busy. And he got an operation where he know he needs some help. What is he getting ready to do? That's my concern.
That's your takeaway.
What is this surgery that you have?
Should she do it with the shrine to
Yeah, go on over there.
No, don't
Yes.
remove
go on
that
over
stuff.
there. Dog, you can't touch
Thank you.
dog, you can't touch them ashes that's up in there in that bowl.
No, you cannot.
And it ain't no urn.
No.
What is
No,
it?
he old. It's probably in a bowl.
Like a cereal bowl? Like
Bowl.
A Folgers can.
Mason jar. Old people, she in there like she been pickled. That dude up in there, man, got his wife sitting up in there, man, got a picture taped on the jar. So nobody think nothing wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Got a mason jar with her ashes in there with a picture on it.
A real shrine. She need to
and
stay
then
out there
wedding
front room.
picture.
She
Got
need to
them
stay out.
candles lit up on each side.
But Steve, what's gonna happen when he needs to be washed
Yeah,
after the
No, he
surgery?
hates that part.
In there hollering.
All
You
right.
come in there and you got to learn wash rag temperatures and all that. Because you lay that hot rag on his ass and he ain't ready. I'm trying to.
That is not what she has a problem with.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you what's going to happen. You need to find out what this operation is. How out of it is he going to be?
All right, we're moving on.
He is so ignorant.
We're moving on.
You telling the truth.
Shantae in East Point, Georgia says, I work as a teacher and my principal at my school is trying to date me. I have told him I do not fool with married men, but he insists that it's a work meeting and he's trying to get to know me. He says he values me as a professional and that's all it is. He wants to know me better. It's my first real teaching job, so I don't want any trouble. I also feel like if I don't go out with him, he will treat me differently. So, Uncle Steve, what should I do?
Well, let's talk about this treat you differently thing. Treat you differently than what? He's obviously being very nice to you right now.
Respecting her and
Well,
her
because he
position.
wants something.
Uh-huh.
That's
He
the only
should do
reason
that
y'all are
anyway.
going. He don't take all the teachers out.
Yeah.
Did he take Mr. Samuels out?
Who is that? What he teach?
Talking about Coach Samuels?
Yeah. You know the gym teacher.
Right.
They took him out.
Right.
As he took Miss Earlene Park out, the librarian.
Miss Parker.
Yeah. get to know them.
Yeah.
Did he take Claudette Ferguson out that teach black social studies? No, he taking you out.
But she teaches just
Black social
Yeah.
studies.
Not Black history.
Don't nobody come to that class. That's the most cut class at the school.
Well, I don't want her to feel like if she doesn't go out with him,
She cannot go out
you'll
with
fire
him.
her or something.
No.
Yeah. No.
And how you think that'll play in this new day and age?
Exactly.
Right.
So,
He asked me out. I refused to go, and now I don't have a
Right,
job. You
right.
don't think?
oh, yeah, I definitely think that.
And is he texting you, asking you out? Or do you see all this? It's too much nowadays.
She wants to go. Dog.
Okay, well, go on and go. Say that.
No,
then.
don't go. Do not
No,
go. Don't go.
no.
Don't go.
It's
All right.
inappropriate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he shouldn't even be doing that.
Yeah.
Right. All right, moving on. Cameron in Rochester says, I met a woman online, and we've been getting to know each other. I've introduced her to my 19-year-old
Oh, wait,
son.
say that again.
I met a woman online. This is from Cameron in Rochester. We've been getting to know each other. I introduced her to my 19-year-old son, and he kept saying that he'd seen her somewhere before. He told me that he thinks she's a stripper at a gentleman's club that has a lunch buffet. I told him.
Them the good ones. Right? I'm sorry. My bad.
So you've heard.
Yeah, you just
I
spoke
heard.
out of turn.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
I told him to do some research and let me know. I've been on pins and needles waiting to see if she's a dancer now or if she used to be. If I really like this woman, should that matter? That's what he wants to know.
Well, if your boy done already seen her naked, how you think Thanksgiving dinner gonna be?
Oh, Lord.
How you think Christmas finna be?
That's sentiment.
I'm just telling you, man. I'm just asking you, how should it matter? How does your son know this? So, bruh, don't, just find out. It might not be this woman at all.
Yeah.
It might not be her at all.
He says, if I really like this woman, he really does like her.
He
I
don't
think.
care.
Well, all you got to do
Should
is
it
ask
matter?
her.
Right.
Yeah. But what if she says yes, Steve?
Do you dance at a gentleman's club?
Yes.
Well, what?
It's over.
No. What time you off?
That's a real man right there. All right.
But that lunch buffet though. Woo!
Okay, there you go again. Hello.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
What?
And you know this how? You read some Yelp reviews.
Oh, yeah, I Google all my stuff.
Okay, Steve, get your nephew.
I Google all
No.
my.
Get him. Get him.
Keep it
Lunch
moving, Shirley.
buffet.
Keep it moving.
30 seconds left. We don't have time for the next one, but
Yeah.
the lesson is what time you get off? CLO? Really?
So you give her a pass.
Yeah.
Well, we not going nowhere with this,
Oh.
cause ain't no telling who else know this information.
Okay. All right.
But we not finna be,
Strippers are great people, though.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are.
Okay. He just keeps on. Okay. All right. Coming up at the top of the hour, thank you, CLO. Entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Jussie Smollett's trial began Monday in Chicago, 3 years after the former Empire star claimed he was the victim of a hate crime. The jury was selected and opening statements were heard. The trial is expected to last about a week.
Let me ask you this: is somebody bringing charges against him?
Yeah, for that whole debacle, that whole lie,
He should have just went on.
Well, the trial is expected to last about a week, according to the Chicago Tribune. Special Prosecutor Dan Webb said in his opening statement that Jussie hired two brothers to carry out the bogus attack. They were brothers that are actually brothers, and we all know that. When he reported the fake hate crime that was a real crime, Webb said Jussie's lawyer argued that the brothers, who are prosecutor's star witnesses, are liars who hated Jussie because of who he is as a person and were using him to further their own careers. Jussie faces 6 counts of disorderly conduct and up to 3 years in prison if convicted.
Your Honor, we'd like to call Larry from Subway, the manager that night, please.
Honestly, I really thought this trial was over.
I just, look.
This whole thing was over, I thought.
I think we got other things to do.
Instead of wasting taxpayers' money.
And you shouldn't have been here trying to convict Jessie Smollett when Kyle Rittenhouse at the house.
Yeah.
So I'm already on the free Jessie train.
Yeah.
So, because if Kyle Rittenhouse can go home, just go and let why we doing this here?
And he killed 2 people and shot another person.
And
He at the house.
He's free.
This is a waste of time.
And he
So I
can't.
don't really give a damn what Jessie does.
But Jussie maintains that his story is true. He maintains that he's telling the truth.
Listen to me.
I'm just saying.
Jessie.
Jussie gonna have to
Yeah.
You gotta
quit this part.
You
Jessie.
got to remember that
Jessie.
too now.
Jessie, no, we not finna do this.
We're
no.
with you, but.
We was with you in the beginning,
Yeah.
even though we knew. We was just Jessie.
Steve, what did Dave Chappelle say? We was just quiet. Black people, we just. That's
But
what happened.
You done
A MAGA hat, the noose.
you done walked home
Yeah,
with
the
a
noose.
noose around your neck.
Yeah.
But you picked your sandwich up. Now somebody tried to hang you, and you picked your sandwich up
A foot long.
and went to the house with your sandwich. Don't you know how I'm trying to get to this house and ain't gonna have a damn thing to do?
Well, that's when you're hungry, though, huh? You take that ass whooping and hold on to that sandwich.
$5 foot long.
All right. Well, Pete Davidson, we're moving on. We'll be stretched thin through the holidays. Now, he's been invited to Kris Jenner's Christmas party because of his relationship with Kim. Now, you know, since Kim hosted Saturday Night Live, she and Pete have been hanging out. Some people think they're dating, but looks like he's the one that's going to be writing her stand-up comedy set for this tour she's putting together. All right? She's prepping for a comedy tour. I mean, she's really serious.
Okay.
Yeah, after she hosted Saturday Night Live, she gained a lot of confidence. But wait, she's talking to people at Madison Square Garden
To do what?
for her stand-up comedy routine, her act.
So we
can't-
finna do an hour?
No, dog.
Hour and a half? That's what we finna do?
No. She has no idea what this is.
If you in the garden, you finna go do an hour and a half.
Well, she gonna sell it out because she's Kim Kardashian.
I got that.
But it won't be a second show. I swear to God it won't.
And it ain't gonna be but about 10
I
minutes.
swear to God it won't.
Oh, you guys are hot.
I'll tell you what the Lord told me
What is about Kim Kardashian?
about that hour.
Okay.
Because you're looking at somebody that been to Madison Square Garden, done an hour.
All right, guys. I know you're passionate. We'll bring this back a little later.
Please, no,
It's-
right after Miss Ann.
Come on, Steve.
Right out.
Introduce Miss. Are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann.
Oh, he's still mad.
This is Ann Tripp with the news, and let me start out with saying this is not a funny story. In Michigan, 3 high school students were shot and killed yesterday. 8 others, including a teacher, were left injured. It was a school in suburban Detroit after police say a fellow student, a 15-year-old sophomore, opened fire at Oxford High School. That's in Oxford, Michigan, about 30 miles from the Motor City. President Biden was in Minnesota at the time when he heard about it.
As we learn the full details, my heart goes out to the families enduring the unimaginable grief of losing a loved one.
The suspect's in custody. Still no reason as to why this guy started shooting. Vaccine scientists looking to see if their current serums are effective against the newest COVID variant, Omicron. They're already starting to work on a new formula. President Biden says his administration's ready to assist.
So that we are prepared if needed, my team is already working with officials at Pfizer and Moderna and Johnson & Johnson to develop contingency plans for vaccines or boosters if needed.
Meanwhile, authorities are reminding everyone over 18, get that booster shot if you can. Now, right-wing televangelist Marcus Lamb has died of COVID-19. Lamb was the founder of something called the Daystar Television Network. He called the nation's vaccine mandates a sin against God. He maligned vaccines. His wife nevertheless confirmed that he died yesterday after his oxygen levels dropped and alternative treatments were ineffective. This is right-wing televangelist Marcus Lamb, dead of COVID-19. LeBron James is now out of the game indefinitely after testing positive for COVID. He has to be sidelined for at least 10 days. Now, we don't know if it's asymptomatic COVID or whether he has symptoms. It seems from what the reports are is that he didn't really have any symptoms. He took 3 tests, and 2 of them proved positive for COVID. TV's Dr. Oz is running for Senate in Pennsylvania. The 61-year-old Mehmet Oz is a conservative Republican, just so you know. And history was made in France yesterday because the late legendary Josephine Baker became the very first black woman and first entertainer to be honored in the Pantheon. That's the final resting place of France's most revered luminaries like scientist Madame Curie. There are only 2 other black people buried there, Gaullist resistor Félix Éboué and the author of The Three Musketeers, Alexandre Dumas, who was also a brother, okay? Josephine Baker was born in St. Louis, Missouri. She was a singer, and she did so much. She was a Nazi. She was a spy for France, and she helped in the resistance. A wonderful woman. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so guys, we were talking earlier about Kim Kardashian doing a comedy tour. Since she did Saturday Night Live, you know, the monologue when she was the
Special
guest host.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's been hanging out with one of the writers and actors on that show, the comedian Pete Davidson. People are thinking they're dating, but actually it looks like they're working together.
Okay.
Because she's talking to the people, Steve, at Madison Square Garden. This look
face.
on your face.
They need to be talking to somebody at Olive Garden. They got to start low. You got to start low.
Pete Davidson can't do an hour.
Well, maybe Kim won't do an hour. 30 minutes?
Who finna come
That's
up
a
there and
long
buy
time
this
too,
ticket?
Shirley.
And you sitting up in, how long?
Shirley said,
Well,
what about 30
you
minutes?
guys brought up the hour. I don't know how long.
If you're in Madison Square Garden, you got to come do an hour.
Who is you? Somebody bought all these damn tickets. Now you out here 30 minutes. You going home. We ain't even sat down. 30 minutes.
Get there on time.
Black people,
Yes.
we get there late.
Oh.
Yes.
No, this doesn't make any sense at all. She was great on Saturday Night
Yes.
Live.
So don't be a
I
dream
think
killer.
she was great. Dream? What?
This was one of her dreams, maybe.
No.
This dream too late right here.
No.
You can't say
I know.
when the
I'm
dream
saying,
can
yeah.
come.
No.
You tell people that all the time. You're a motivational speaker.
Yes, you are.
Don't give up. All of that.
Yes, you
Got
do.
all that.
Jump. Remember all that.
Okay.
Jump.
And
Your parachute will not open right away. And at Madison Square Garden, she gonna get her ass tore up on the rocks. I'm telling you what I know.
I can't believe you guys are so upset
Oh
about
man,
this.
hell no. You
No.
come over here trying to do this here
She
thing.
just wants to try it.
You need
say
trying
let's
is
try.
going to a club and jumping on stage.
Madison Square Garden, they gonna
4
give
5
her the
minutes.
See, the tragedy of it is, she's going to sell out.
yes.
Oh,
she's
yes,
big. Her
absolutely.
name is
She's
huge.
gonna sell out. They're gonna show up.
Because they want
But
to see what
I-
she's wearing. All
That's
of
cool.
that.
All that
How
wear off.
beautiful.
That's 3 minutes.
Right there.
How beautiful she is, what she's going to wear.
Need all that
2
right
minutes.
there.
First 2 minutes.
You got
She
3
fine.
minutes.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Matter of fact, bring her out.
Dog, I can introduce you.
Okay, go ahead.
Bring her out.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We want to hear this. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, get up on your feet and put your hands together for one of the darlings
Come on now.
of reality television.
Oh, yeah.
One of the trendsetters in the fashion world.
Yeah.
A mother.
Uh-huh.
One of the greatest social media artists of our time.
Now, come on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, from a famous family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Daddy freed OJ.
Yeah.
Mama take care of all the kids.
That's right. That's right.
Mama jerk.
Got money flowing like the river Nile.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Kanye's woman.
Uh-huh.
Not anymore.
I'm saying I'm doing this damn intro. You're going to need all that when you come out here. Give it up, Kim Kardashian. Now, when we come back, I'm going to show you how it goes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, when we left, you had just brought out Kim Kardashian at Madison Square Garden for her very first comedy tour.
To do an hour.
Yeah.
You guys said an hour.
You said Madison Square Garden.
I did.
So you got
40
to
minutes.
do an hour.
40 minutes.
Okay, 40
It's the
minutes.
same death. The death starts very soon.
What time does the death, what time length? Is it
Right
15
about at the
minutes?
4-minute mark.
Everybody deaf. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen
She
to me.
just got out there.
Listen to me. You have 3 minutes when you walk on that stage to get them people to believe in you and convince them that you're funny. You have
3
3
minutes.
minutes. Anything, if it takes you longer than 3 minutes, doubt starts setting in on the audience immediately.
Oh.
Then you hear lines like, so what else is going on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and here it is right here. Hey, Jim, Kim Kardashian. She gonna walk out, the crowd gonna go crazy. Hi, guys.
Ooh, she
Bet
fine.
you wouldn't expect to see me. How you doing out there?
We love you.
New
Kim.
York
You're so
City.
beautiful.
Oh my God, New Jersey. Yeah, Staten Island.
In the building.
Name all the boroughs. Go
Yeah.
down to Queens,
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house, uptown. Yeah. Oh my God. So, I know you're wondering. Let's get it out the way. What's Kanye doing? Oh my God. I don't know. And so, Wow. There's so many people. You look so beautiful today.
So do you, Kim.
We love you,
Thank
Kim.
you. Thank you. This is Versace.
Hey,
And
Not name dropping.
yeah, this is Versace.
these tickets
And,
300, damn it.
Yeah. And I'm so
Already?
happy. Hey, listen, all the money's going towards a great cause tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna free another black woman as soon as we can with the money.
Okay, all
You
right.
do it, Kim. You do it, Kim.
Yeah.
Give it back.
We love you,
Yeah.
Kim.
Oh my God! I know you thinking I was gonna free Kanye, but I'm not.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
You look
So-
beautiful, Kim.
Thank you.
said
Thank
that
you.
already.
So do you.
Thank you, Kim.
So do you.
Oh my God, thank you, Kim.
Hey, let me tell you guys something.
How's Chloe?
Huh?
How's Chloe?
Chloe's fine. West, north,
East.
east, Aruba, Pakistan. All the kids are wonderful.
Equator.
Jerusalem,
Dubai.
Southern Hemisphere, North Arctic. Everybody's fine. Somebody asked me, Kim, are you going to have more kids? And I went, are you crazy or what?
Okay.
How's Courtney? She getting married?
Hey, I spent 125.
Hey, enough about them.
Okay.
Okay, so a lot of people go, why are you doing this?
Yeah, why, Kim? Why?
Because I can.
We ain't went 3 minutes yet.
Hey,
We
hey,
ain't went 3 minutes.
aren't I gorgeous?
She would never say that, but yeah, you are.
Oh, you going to have watch.
She's gonna start running out of
Oh,
stuff.
let me tell you something. Oh, the things you say when you dying. Oh, let me tell you something.
Like what, Steve?
I've damn near said that before. Aren't I gorgeous? I've been up there on low roast. Man, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, Tom, let's do some lines that you do when it ain't going good.
Okay. So what else is in the news?
Here go one right here. Woo! That's crazy.
What's crazy? Whatever.
That's crazy.
So, sir, let me ask you,
yeah.
what do you do for a living?
That's a big one right there. I've heard that a lot.
Man. Hey, is this thing on?
Oh, you know what I've
How
heard?
far into the show are we at this point?
5.
Oh, we 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5.
What?
5.
Oh, yeah, it was 5 minutes. Oh, no, let me tell you, this death is swift.
We got like 35 more
No,
minutes
no,
to
no.
go.
No, you don't. You have 35 more minutes of material with laugh-filler tracks. When you cut that down, you got about 4 more minutes.
I don't see it
So
happening.
when she had the teleprompter for Saturday Night Live.
But do you think, honestly, that this was something she decided, or did they come to her because she did so well? and
We'll be
people liked
back
her?
with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this. Let's just kill this conversation.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up right about 4 minutes after the hour, it is today's Strawberry Letter, and the subject is started from the bottom. Now we're here.
That's right. We here in Dubai.
Yes, we are, and it's beautiful.
Dubai.
You know who's here, the nephew, with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Nev?
Can I borrow
Uh-huh.
your freezer?
What?
I'm going to say it one more time.
Oh,
Can I borrow your freezer?
who does that?
You know, in the words of Freddie Haynes, listen to me, baby Baba. Can I borrow your freezer?
No.
All right, here we go. Cat Dog, can I borrow your freezer?
Oh, Lord.
Allied Equipment, this is Trina. How can I help you?
I'm trying to reach Dale. Dale's the manager, right?
Yes, Dale is the manager. How can I help you?
Okay. Is Dale available? Is he there?
He's actually with a customer. Is there something that I can help you with or pass along a message?
Okay, so y'all Allied Equipment, what exactly do y'all have there? I'm going to make sure I'm calling the right place.
Oh, yes, of course. It's a restaurant supply company. So we have, everything from freezers, refrigerators to your basic restaurant supplies.
Okay. Well, y'all do have freezers because that's what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is I've run out of freezer space, and I'm trying to see if possibly, my back is up against the wall right now. I'm trying to see if I can possibly put something in one of you all's freezers for a couple of days until I get freed up on this end. So that's why I wanted to see if you guys would allow me to do something like that. Is that possible?
Sir, sorry, I'm a little confused. You don't want to buy a freezer. You just want to put something in one of our freezers?
I just want to put something in there for a couple of days because I have a freezer, but mine is completely full. And I'm trying to see if I can put something in you all's freezer until, for a couple of days, and then I'll come back and get it.
I'm so sorry. We don't do that. If you wanted to come by and purchase a freezer, I'm happy to help you, but we don't allow outside vendors to put things in our freezers. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I was told if Dale would hear what was going on, he might be able to help me though.
Okay. You said your name was Kevin?
Kevin.
Okay, Kevin. If you just hold a moment, I will see if Dale can take your call.
That's what the hell I asked in the first place, is to speak to Dale.
Okay, then. Hold on a moment, please.
Hey, this is Dale. How can I help you?
Hey, Dale, how you doing? This is Kevin, and I've been on the phone with your salesperson. But let me tell you what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to use you have a lot of walk-in freezers that you all sell, right?
Right, we do, yep.
Okay. So what I got is my freezer is completely full, man, and I'm right. My back is against the wall. You came highly recommended to give you a call. Is it possible for me to I need to keep something frozen for a few days. It's only going to be like 2 days. My freezer will be half empty in a couple of days. I just need somebody to just kind of help me out here. Is it possible for me to bring something over there to keep it frozen for a couple of days?
What we got is a showroom, with different displays so you could see what different kind of refrigerators look in your restaurant. But I mean, if you want to come and take a look at one, I could have you in if you're interested in buying one. But they're just there for show,
Right. No, I have a cooler. I have a freezer already, but like I say, mine is just full. In a couple of days, it won't be, and I really got to get this stuff on frozen, man. I'm gonna be in trouble. Like I say, I'm my back against the wall over here, man, and I can't remember who recommended you, but you came highly recommended that you might be able to show me a little love on this.
Look, I guess it comes down. It depends on what do you need. How much do you have that you need frozen? I mean, I don't even know what you got.
Well, I got 3 bodies that I need to get to keep frozen, man. We run a mortuary over here. This is Bozeman Mortuary. Yeah, we got 3
people bodies.
Yeah, we got 3 bodies and like I say, my freezer's full, man. But in a couple of days, these bodies, the funerals would have happened, so we'll be freed up, But right now, I got 3 bodies coming in today that I got to get in the freezer.
What are you crazy? Are you out of your damn mind?
No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, bro. So, like I said, you came highly recommended, and I'm just trying to get somebody to show me a little love, man. You got those freezers, you don't have nothing in them. I just need it for a couple of days.
You got to be out of your mind. We're not talking about ice. This isn't chicken wings or a pork shoulder. These are people. You are out of your mind, man.
But listen to me, Dale. Listen to me. You don't understand how serious this is. I have to keep them frozen. That's the reason why I'm calling you. I'm needing your help, man.
Yeah, I understand that. Look, if you want to, I'll have you come in. You buy your own freezer. You can put your own bodies in your own freezer. How am I supposed to show off my showroom with frozen bodies in the freezer?
But just don't show that one for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Don't show it. Or we'll just you know what? Here what we could do. We could put the bodies in there, just cover them up, and people won't know what it is.
Yeah, and then I get a buyer that comes in and the cover falls off it, and I got a frozen dead body in my freezer. Is that even legal?
I don't know, man. All I'm saying is, here's the deal, man. You came highly recommended. They told me that you would probably show me some love. I'm actually, getting ready to load up and come your way.
Dude, you keep those dead bodies away from my store. I'm telling you right now. I can't hook you up on this one, all right? I just can't do it.
Okay, but we finna load up and come that way, though, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what am I supposed to do?
You know what? You want to come talk to me. You want to buy a freezer for yourself, and you want to freeze your dead bodies on your own. I don't care. I'll sell you a freezer. I got no problem with selling you a freezer, but you're not bringing the bodies here It's just not happening.
So if Alonzo calls you and green lights it, is it okay then?
I highly doubt Alonzo's going to call me and tell me to put 3 dead bodies on our showroom floor freezers. I highly doubt that.
Okay. But guess what Alonzo told me?
What did Alonzo tell you?
Alonzo told me to give you a call. He told me to give you a prank phone call. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, are you serious?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Get
sir.
out
Yes,
of
sir.
here. That's incredible. Oh, I'm having my chest hurts. Oh, jeez, that guy.
Oh, you just got pranked by your GM, baby. That's what's happening right here. All right, man, give me one more thing. You got to tell me this right here, Dale. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
It is the Steve Harvey Morning Show, my friend.
Come on.
Come on, what?
Come on and give me some.
You're not getting nothing borrowed my freezer.
That boy pranking from Dubai. Okay, we're trying to bury a person, but we don't, we done ran out of space. We just need a little room, little freezer room,
But who lends their freezer anyway?
For a dead person anyway.
Yes.
But that's all right. But that's the beauty of pranking.
Okay.
It don't have to make sense.
Beautiful prank.
All right, here goes some ignorance coming at you. This is the New Year's Comedy Laugh Fest. New Year's Comedy Laugh Fest. All right, jumps off in Chicago. That is December the 30th. That's Earthquake. That's Eddie Griffin. That's Cedric the Entertainer. D.L. Hughley, hosted by yours truly, Nephew Tommy. All right, that's the 30th, mind you. Now, 31st, we're going to be in H-Town. That's Houston, Texas. All right, be ready for that. On the 1st of January, oh my God, it is Washington, D.C., better known as the Eagle Bank Arena. That's January 1st. Once again, I will say it again. Earthquake, Eddie Griffin, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, and me, yours truly, hosted by Nephew Tommy. Atlanta, State Farm Arena, January the 2nd. All tickets are on sale right now, Ticketmaster.com. That's right. That's a lineup right there. You can't beat that.
All right, thank you, Nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter subject. We started from the bottom. Now we're here.
But are we in the middle? I mean, where are we, though?
What does this mean?
We at the top?
We'll find out right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com. All you have to do is click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. You never know. It could be yours.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, Nephew.
From Dubai.
Subject started from the bottom. Now we're here. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 29-year-old married woman who's married to a 44-year-old man. When I met him, I was 24, and I fell in love with him because I was so ready to move out of my mom's house. I moved in with him a few months later. He proposed to me. Then we hit rock bottom, and he lost the house. For 3 months, we had to live with my mother, and I was in hell all over again. We got back on our feet and got an apartment not far from my mother's house. My mother was giving me money to get basic things I needed when I fell short. My husband didn't know about it. He found out and confronted my mother about making him seem like less than a man, and she said he was. My husband and my mom didn't speak for months. And then one day, I went by my mom's house, and I saw my husband's car there. I walked in, and he was scrambling eggs in the kitchen, and my mom was in the shower. I went and pulled my mother out of the shower, and she tried to fight me. My husband and my mother told me they've been messing around since we lived with her. My husband said he's only sleeping with my mother and cooking for her because he owes her money. My mother said she's happy to get it any way she can. I have no positive female role model in my life, and now I'm married to a man that sells his soul to get the bills paid. I have put my husband out, and he's staying with his brother. He's been begging me to come back to our apartment, but I can't believe he fell for my mother's schemes and was sleeping with her. He's just as damaged by her as I am, so I feel like I need to be kind to him and give him a second chance. Should I forgive him or not? What? This letter is really, really, really out there. And people think we make this stuff up. How can we? How can we make this up? All right, should you forgive him or not? I mean, eventually, of course, I'll tell you to forgive him. That's always the best way. But you, Steve, may feel otherwise.
Let me make a note right here.
Eventually, I didn't say go back to him, but in order to move on with your life. But your man and your mom and your husband. But I have to say, mostly your mom in this instance, because you are her daughter. There's no way she should be, doing this with your husband. There's just no way. This is sick. This is craziness. Your husband, he's crazy too for even thinking that he had to do this. I don't believe it for a second. He's sleeping with her to get the bills paid. He's just sleeping with her because he wanted to sleep with her because she wanted him to sleep with her. I mean, they have a whole set of other circumstances going on with them. But, don't make excuses for him. He's just as damaged by her as you are. That might be the case, but so what? He knows right from wrong. He's a grown 44-year-old man. No, do not give him a second chance. He doesn't deserve a second chance. That was just too low down. I think you should move on with your life. Even if you have to stop speaking to your mom for a while, move on with your life. You need to put this behind you. That's what I say. Steve?
Everybody in this letter crazy.
For sure.
Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 29-year-old married woman married to a 44-year-old man. Here's where the letter takes a dive. When I met him, I was 24. I fell in love with him because I was so ready to move out of my mom's house. That's why you fell in love with him? Or is that why you said you loved him? See, I don't really believe you fell in love with him. I just needed you needed a man for convenience. I moved in with him. A few months later, he proposed to me. Then we hit rock bottom, and he lost the house. He was losing that house before that. You just moved, and a few months later, he proposed to me, and he lost the house. You don't lose a house in a few months. He was already in the process of losing that house. For 3 months, we had to live with my mother, and I was in hell all over again. We got back on our feet, got an apartment not far from my mother's house. The other mistake you made. My mother was giving me money to get some basic stuff that I needed when I fell short, and your husband didn't know about it. You say he found out, confronted my mother by making him seem less than a man, and she said he was. You is less than a man.
But I want you, though.
You is less than a man, the way you doing my daughter over here with me, frying these eggs and everything.
That's how she talks.
Just in here frying eggs. Just in here making eggs, scrambling eggs.
Over easy.
And what is I? Who is I? Bacon? We got back on the feet. My mother was giving me money for basic stuff. My husband didn't know about it. He found out, confronted my mother, making him seem less than a man. She said he was. My husband and my mom didn't speak for months. That's what you think. See, that's what you think. And then one day, I went by my mom's house. I saw my husband's car there. You just think that morning they started talking again. Well, you walked in and he was scrambling eggs in the kitchen.
Woo.
Just in there, just beating them up like he'd work at the Waffle House. Just in there, got a little whisk. He'd
What? What was that?
Oh, whisk. Just in there, just chopping them. Right? Whipping eggs up, chopping onions and stuff. He in there sauteing. He just looked like the chef at the Waffle House. You could have hollered your order to him.
Hang on, Steve. Hang on. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, we started from the bottom, now we're here. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter subject. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
All right, this letter's about 3 ignorant people.
Yes.
29-year-old married woman, married to a 44-year-old man, fell in love at 24 and loved him right away because she was just ready to move out of mom's house. This is not love. This is a relationship built on convenience. So you moved in with him a few months later, he proposed to you, then y'all hit rock bottom, he lost the house. After 3 months, if you get married and lose a house, you was already losing that house. All right? And we had to live with my mother, and I was in hell all over again. We got back on our feet, got an apartment not far from my mama's house, and your mama was giving you money for basic things you needed when you fell short. Husband didn't know about it. He confronted your mama, said, "You making me feel less than a man." She said he was. My husband and mom didn't speak for months. That's what you think. That's what you thought. And then you went by your mama's house, you saw your husband's car in there. I walked in, he was scrambling eggs in the kitchen. He just in there.
How does that happen?
He just in there scrambling eggs. And my mom was in the shower.
What?
So now, without any discussion, you went and pulled your mama out the shower and she tried to fight me. Now, I don't really know what it is to be a woman, so I can't argue this. But I do know how hard it is to fight naked. That I do know.
And wet.
I do know.
I've tried it. I've tried it, man.
You can't win that fight.
No.
So I wouldn't pull the mother out. She tried to fight me. My husband and my mother set you down and told her they've been messing around since they lived with the mama. My husband said he's only sleeping with my mother and cooking for her because he owes her money. How much did he borrow? Why I got to sleep with your mama now?
Booty pay is a lot on.
Be quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
See, there you
You
go.
do know that most people's mama look like they his mama.
Okay.
Most people's mama look like they somebody's mama.
Yeah.
So something happened in here, unless your mom is one of them exceptions to the rules, but you and your mother's relationship ain't worth a doggone. And now your husband say he's sleeping with her and cook because he owe her money. Then your mama tells you she happy to get it any way she can. So she said that to hurt you.
Yeah.
See that hell you was in at your mama's house is coming back. Now Shirley talking about forgive him eventually. I don't know what Shirley talking about. Ain't nobody finna let this go. But let me show you how stupid the letter gets. I have no positive female role model in my life. And now I'm married to a man that sells his souls to get the bills paid. I have to put my husband out, and he's staying with his brother. Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Brother
'Cause
or
I'm
mother?
not sure. He's been begging me to come back to our apartment, but I can't believe he fell for my mother's schemes and was sleeping with her. Wait a minute. How have you diverted all of this, and it's your mama's fault? I can't believe he fell for her schemes. What scheme? I don't know what scheme you're talking about. You want some of this?
Oh, no.
Huh?
That is so not sexy.
I'm going to send you a Valentine's card. Check yes or no block. That's the last time I coded.
She's not sexy.
So that's the mama. You the
No,
mama,
she's
right?
the mama.
You
The mama's not sexy
You want to do this?
at all.
Want some pudding?
Ooh, that's what they call it.
This some good pudding, too. This tapioca. Yeah, what you want to do now?
Tapioca.
You're sitting over there. What is you waiting on? Listen, I'm laying on the bed. What's on the floor? Them is my breast on the floor.
Oh, my God.
Just don't step on it when you get in the bed.
You are stupid.
Well, waiting on you to rock my world.
The visual is killing me.
It's killing me.
The voice.
Hit it. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, now. Beat me like a pastor.
Like an egg.
Teach me, do this to me. Make me sing a hymn.
He said, hit it.
Look a here. Boy, right here. Oh, good Lord. Boy, you love it like a runaway. Boy, you loving on me like you going somewhere. Boy, you must have had your back to the river heading off. Boy, there's some good loving right here. I ain't had no love like this since Nat Turner. Nat Turner put on me one time. Him and Satchel got in a fight over me. Satchel Paige.
Page.
Baseball player.
Know your
Well, there's some
history.
good loving in here.
Negro leagues.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Well,
It was headed for
Now
me.
you're back to Steve.
he's just as damaged by her as I am, so I feel like I need to be kind to him and give him a second chance. Hey, listen to me. You need to get all these people out your life. All these people out your life.
Yes.
Should I forgive him or not? No.
No. I hate him.
Because all he going to do is hurt you again. And as far as your mama go, well, you can come. Y'all want to stay here?
She's over it.
Keep him close.
She wants some more eggs.
Tell you one thing, he sure can make some oatmeal.
All right, guys. Leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up next, we're going to talk about Dubai. There's a big
Beat
expo.
me like a bowl of grits.
A big expo going on in Dubai. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, we're here in Dubai, like we've been talking about all week for the last couple of days anyway. It's
Dubai,
beautiful
baby.
Here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful
For the
here.
World Expo.
Yeah, the weather's here, and we're here for the World Expo
If you
2020.
go, you can Anthony Anderson, Chris Tucker, Malik Yoba,
Yep.
Ahmad Rashad. You
Yeah.
could go to several people's Instagram and see what they were doing out at the African Pavilion. The African Pavilion is outstanding and beautiful, man. Chef Coco, who owns a restaurant in South Africa called Epicure, who I met and did my birthday dinner in Africa. Chef Coco is the top chef out there at the African Pavilion.
What can you say to them to encourage them to expose themselves to?
Well, listen to me. At
You
the
know what
World
I'm saying?
Expo, you can come. It's like take the Epcot Center at
Disney World.
blow it up times 300.
Amazing.
That's what the World Expo is. But it's every country.
Every country.
Is represented in some way. But Africa is over there big, man. Big. I'm talking about they really, it's not like kiosks or nothing. They have an entire building. What Dubai did was they built this multi-billion-dollar city. It's an entire city for you to go and explore technology, programming, the future, medicine, agriculture, everything that's happening around the world.
Goods
Every
and
country is
services.
represented in there. And you go, I'll be speaking at the entrepreneurship program on the 6th. I'll be speaking at the religious forum on the 7th.
Really?
Yeah, I have two other moments. You all will be gone. Well, when you go back, I stay because I have to do the 2 entrepreneurship program for young people globally, and then the religious forum globally.
Wow.
And it's a lot.
What have you been doing to prepare for that? Because that's interesting.
You finna preach?
No, just talk.
You finna preach?
No, I'm just sharing my views. Really,
Okay.
what it is, man. I have so many Muslim friends, so many people from the religion of Islam, and I found so many similarities. I was actually alarmed at their understanding and belief in Jesus Christ. I didn't know, but they honor that, they respect that, they know it existed. They don't go, no, that never happened. No, they know it happened. And so it's a lot of similarities, man. And when people can sit down and start talking to one another, you'll find out that we're very much the same. So that religious forum is going to be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's a lot, man. It's beautiful.
Okay. Well, I can't wait. It'll be going on until March of next year, the Dubai World Expo 2020. All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at the top of the hour right after this.
Dubai.
This boy did.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, let's talk about work for a minute. And having a work friend, like a best friend at work, it could prevent people from quitting their jobs. This is according to experts. Workplace consultant and former Twitter vice president Bruce Daisley says that maintaining healthy friendships at work can motivate people to remain employed with a company. In his newsletter that's called Make Work Better, Daisley stated that workplace friendships are created through a sense of shared experience. People who work together every day share the same space and encounters with others there. Therefore, this causes them to grow closer, and there is data to back up that theory. Back in 2018, Gallup reported that 63% of women who had a work best friend were over twice as likely to be engaged during work hours. So you guys find that that's true? I mean,
Well,
we all work together.
I think if we didn't have the relationships that we have, I don't think this could have lasted.
Yeah.
Because I'm not coming up in here and don't like y'all. I'm telling you that right now. I'm just
We
not
know.
finna do it.
Because you can't play nothing.
No, I'm cold enough to do it. You finna be sitting over there looking at me just straight that crazy. You be at home telling your husband, I don't think he like me.
I just get this feeling.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, a check helps too.
Yeah. Well, of course. Okay, you can fake the friendship.
Yeah. I mean, 8 hours.
I ain't gotta like you. I just gotta work with you.
Well, I have a lot of those jobs. Well, not a lot of them, but I've had jobs in this business where I just did it for the check.
Yeah.
That I didn't enjoy the people I worked with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
So it
true.
affects you. That's true.
No, it does.
It does.
It really, really does, because we've worked together for quite some time. I mean, years.
Yes.
Over 10 years, all of us. 15, right? 20?
I mean, we have been involved in our family's milestones and everything.
Yeah,
What?
I was.
You and I have
since
worked.
your daughter born.
Yes.
Yeah.
My daughter will be 14 in January.
Yeah, I think Sheridan was 3. Winton
Yeah,
was 3.
3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your oldest
Trey
son,
was the
Trey,
same
was 3.
age. Trey and Winton same age.
Yeah, we
all our kids the
are the
same
same
age.
age. Yeah.
That's
So,
crazy,
yeah,
man.
We've seen them grow up, so we're close like family. We see each other practically more than
I
we see our
gave Shirley
families.
away at her wedding.
Yeah, you
Yes.
did. Yeah,
Yes.
you did. And that's almost been 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
What I did at the wedding, a poem or something?
Yeah.
You did a reading from 1 Corinthians.
Oh,
yeah.
for first curse.
Chapter 13.
Okay.
Tasha was a flower girl.
Tasha was a flower girl.
I was going to say, Tommy did what?
He did. He did. He did.
Something.
Monica
Yeah.
was a hostess
Yeah.
at the wedding.
She sure was. I mean, Carla, we went through your pregnancy with you practically.
Yes.
Yeah, because you had to take some time
Yeah,
off.
you had to lay it down for a minute.
Yeah, I was on bed rest.
Uh-huh.
Steve shipped a bunch of diapers, box of diapers. The UPS driver came to my house and said,
How many babies you had?
You used all of them, didn't you?
"Oh, every single last one of them. Thank you, sir."
And tell me, we went through your wife's
Pregnancy with Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Jordan. That's right. I was just trying to remember. We did.
And
yeah.
Sydney.
Sydney's a senior in high school.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, we've been through a lot together.
And got her eyes on Texas A&M. Ain't that something crazy?
And that's where you went, right?
Yeah.
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 And her mother. Yeah.
Yes.
his
I
wife.
wouldn't go that little red.
Ask you, great uncle.
I was hoping for USC, Stanford. I was hoping for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Military.
Howard. I was hoping
Yeah.
for
All
a lot
that
of
khaki and burgundy.
stuff. I even threw Spellman out there. Come on,
Yeah.
baby girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess
We've been
the
through a
article
lot.
is
Yeah,
true.
it's true. It really is. We've been through a lot together. We really have. Thank God for that.
Divorce.
Yeah, we went. Let's see. I went through most of them.
Oh, divorce. That's right. 'Cause I was married when I first met you, Steve. Not to my first husband.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
getting a little sticky.
Yeah.
They the only ones can have them divorce conversations.
I was married to a couple people. Started running together for me. I was leaving people. I was going, I got to get out of here. I can't do this no more.
We've been through a lot, haven't we?
You know, I honored my vows, though. I did, you know, to death do you part. And as soon as I felt like I was dying,
You parted.
must be time to part. In Jesus' name.
All right.
He told us about the paperwork. It was all happening.
Yeah. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after, right after this.
I'm gonna ride a camel today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Dr. Oz, the doctor we all love, okay, about to do something different. Dr. Oz is planning on a run for a U.S. Senate seat in Pennsylvania, all right? That's different. Now, this is all according to TMZ. Sources tell TMZ that Dr. Oz has just made a multi-million-dollar media buy in Pennsylvania, and it's a media buy to push his impending candidacy. Though he hasn't made an official announcement, TMZ says Dr. Oz has hired a full campaign staff, including Chris Hansen, to manage his campaign. Hansen ran the National Republican Senatorial Committee. Dr. Oz will reportedly run as a Republican for the seat, which is now occupied by Pat Toomey, who's retiring.
Dr. Oz, a Republican?
Yeah. He's going to run as one.
We're going to get you too, Doc.
Healthy and not coming in.
I like you, Doc, but we're going to get you too.
What do you mean, Steve?
We're going to get him out of there. No.
Well, you know when you run for office,
What?
background checks.
Oh, yeah.
And,
All of that.
Folks' stuff start coming out. So
Major reason why I'll never run.
that's what I'm saying.
You always say that. What? We know everything about you.
No, you don't.
Oh,
No, you don't.
You've told everything.
No, you don't.
There's
You
some
don't
stuff that
know
has to leave here with me.
Well,
No.
it ain't like you
Can't.
killed somebody.
Ooh, time to go to bed.
Okay. Hello?
Steve Harvey, I'll take us out. We'll be back with more Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah.
You think you know a person.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time for Would You Rather, another round. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Yeah. Would you rather go fishing all day by yourself
Hey,
or go shopping at a nice mall with your wife or spouse?
hey.
Hey.
What?
Yeah.
Girl, you know it's A all
What?
day for that.
Yeah.
For them. Yeah.
Go fishing all
Yeah.
day?
Give me
all
about
day.
all day. I need about 60 minutes. I'm good after that.
Okay, what if you didn't go shopping? What if you guys spent a day at the spa?
Oh, no damn spot.
I'm like my husband when I want to go.
I don't like all that. I ain't like rubbing me. Rubbing me. Where is this going? I felt your thumb.
And then when you do the
Because
couples,
you wanted a deep tissue.
No, I don't. That really can't happen. I had deep tissue one time. Damn, they flipped that bed on.
All right, here we go.
and then you know when you get the couples massage, they always come in there too early. Like as soon as y'all get, my bad.
What? Take your clothes off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. And
Who, the masseuse?
The masseuse. They come running right on in. You be like, oh.
I just had probably in my life my third massage
Ever?
this year.
Really?
What?
Yeah, I don't.
love
It's not. I don't like them.
Oh, I done had seaweed on all of it.
No.
Stones?
Hot stone.
Yeah.
Oh no. That happened to me in Chicago.
What?
hot
Hot
stone?
stone?
All them rocks was on the floor. All the rocks was in the floor. Cold ones and the hot ones.
So you done let them sit on your back? down
Let
your
them sit.
spine?
Yes.
As soon as they dropped that rock on me, my body went, what the hell? Reject.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Would you rather shave off all your facial hair, including your guys' mustache,
B.
your beard,
B.
and your
B.
eyebrows,
B.
or would you rather just wear a wig?
Yeah.
B.
You're okay. All right.
B.
That's
I
good.
can't shave my eyebrows.
Why
I done
not?
had my mustache on. I already look ignorant.
Straight crazy.
I look like Shrek.
You wouldn't shave your beard, Tommy?
Nope.
Your goatee?
Nope. That's all I got left.
You got a mustache. You got
I
brow.
got a whole lot. I
eyebrows.
want all that.
You got
I
brows.
want all that.
No, you said all the facial.
Y'all facial hair.
Yeah.
No.
No, I need all that.
You wouldn't do it? Okay. All right, a lot of people are saying that Dubai kind of reminds them of Vegas. So here's
It's not at all.
that's what I've heard. Would you rather spend a week in Dubai
Yep. A.
or spend a week in Vegas?
A.
Hey.
See, as much as you love Vegas,
A.
Yeah, but this is too much peace.
can you gamble here? Because you love to gamble.
Hell no. A Muslim country.
Ain't no crime nowhere.
No.
I'm in
That's the-
heaven.
Gambling is the beginning of crime. Everywhere there's a casino, there's a liquor store, a check cashing place, and a pawn shop and a bail bond. All that's Atlantic City.
One strip
On the
center.
same
Liquor store,
block.
check cashing place, pawn shop, and bail bond.
All right, thank you guys. Coming up, it is our last break of the day. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are, our last break of the day from beautiful Dubai.
Yes.
Oh,
Bye,
God.
baby.
Thank Thank you, Steve Harvey.
Yeah, we're going to hate to say bye to Dubai.
Camels up.
All right. So, Steve, in lieu of your closing remarks today, you have a very special announcement about your brand new clothing line coming up. And we have a special guest.
Yeah,
Please introduce.
so here it is. The new tie collection is the first capsule that we're launching. And all you got to do to check it out is go to hbysteveharvey.com.
Okay.
hbysteveharvey.com. Y'all ain't been visiting the site. Obviously, I haven't been on it. So let's go. hbysteveharvey.com. Everybody, go to hbysteveharvey.com. Beautiful ties. I know you buy ties for your men in your life at Christmas, and you buy a bunch of stuff we don't want. You put him in a Steve Harvey tie, H collection tie, and learn something. Now, the man behind these new designs is a guy that I hired as my stylist a couple years ago. And he's been doing a wonderful job. He's here, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on the Steve Harvey Morning Show from Côte d'Ivoire via Paris, France.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Please welcome Côte d'Ivoire. Don't worry about this.
Okay.
He's from Houston.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Elly Karamo.
Elly.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, Elly?
What's up? Finally, I've been dying to be here.
You here now?
You
I'm
love the
so
show, Elly.
Happy. I love this show. Love.
Well, we love what you've. Sorry, Carla. We love what you've been doing with Steve. You've changed his whole look.
Completely fly.
Yeah, now he's a fashion icon. Now people are looking to him for a fashion forward looks, and we attribute that to you, Elly.
Absolutely.
Don't be shy.
Take credit, why don't you? Yes.
No, but it's been such a great collaboration working with Mr. Harvey. He's an electric performer. He's so witty, and he's so into the fashion and the arts. And for his age, he's such a great example to show. So I think it was such a natural collaboration that we had together, because he's, to me, one of the greatest examples to display for guys after 40, because a lot of guys just give up, visually. And now that we've been working together and pushing the boundaries of fashion, guys are so much more inspired. They take more time in the morning and the afternoon for date night, for rehearsal for their daughter, for their sons. And they look at Mr. Harvey's Instagram as their format, So I thank you, Mr. Harvey.
Well, I think they look more at your Instagram than mine for fashion.
Well, I think it's both, because now after all the recognition that we've been receiving, I think people see the connection between both pages. If they want to see more details, they probably go on my page. But if they want to see the finished product, they'll go on his page.
Okay.
Yeah. Inspiration, the look. Yeah.
So now this is a whole collection you guys are doing. So you started with the ties.
Yes, full collection. So we've been working with it for about 2 years. It's a full, complete collection, but we're releasing it in segments.
Capsules.
In capsules, yeah. I didn't want it to just attack the audience, and I didn't want to scare the existing audience, because we do have an existing customer. A lot of those customers are getting a little bit older, so we revamped it. But I wanted to get something that they're used to, so I wanted to condition them with the standard, which is the tie. The tie you need for court, you need it for date night, you need it for your birthdays. What we did was change the dimension. I trimmed the tie.
Slimmer.
It's much slimmer. It's much more modern, much more European. Mr. Harvey, what's happening? Why are you sleepy?
He in Dubai, dog.
Because you bore me.
Steve, do not say that.
You're doing good, dog.
Wow.
Just go ahead on with your interview. You
Elly,
didn't even have to look over here.
Elly, you're doing great. Go ahead.
No,
so
but
you
know
started
what?
with the ties.
I want, you want to start with the tie, because that's what guys want, and that's what guys are used to with the Steve Harvey name.
Okay.
And little by little, we're just gonna shock them a little bit by little. And I didn't want to just utilize this moment, because I don't think it's just a moment. I think that
the future.
It's the future. I think we're doing something
Lifestyle.
really,
Yeah.
really dope.
The thing we've noticed about Steve, of course, and he's spoken about it as well, is the color. And we see that you are rocking this like bright orange to a suit, and it's beautiful. So is that what you brought into it, the color situation?
And then the macaroni look where they got everything's the same color. That's what
Monochromatic.
Oh,
monochromatic.
Macaroni.
My bad.
Wow.
I'm so embarrassed right now.
My bad. I'm
So,
close.
so yeah, tell us about the color and your relationship with color and what color does and all of that.
I've
in
always
fashion.
loved color because it brings the person alive. Like a lot of the time how I worked with colors, with Mr. Harvey, the assistant, we taped so many shows. I at first with Family Feud, I try to get the most vibrant colors at the end of the day, like the 6 shows, so he could wake up and it feel like it's a new day and it's electrifying. But I've always loved colors because it speaks to people. You know, when a lot of the times you're just tired and you don't want to get dressed, and when you finally get dressed,
Come on, and you finally get dressed, and what?
you finally get you just feel like a new guy. You just
Yeah.
feel like you feel sexy, you feel grown,
Energized.
energized,
Yeah.
and it just speaks.
Well, Elly, thank you for joining us today. It's a wonderful segment.
Wait a minute.
It's time to go. We had a great day
Wait.
with you all today.
What's the website again?
It's over.
H by Steve Harvey, and I will be back.
You're doing a great job,
Good
Elly.
job.
You're doing a great job.
make my
You
uncle
really
look
are.
good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. He's an example now for older
He is.
Yeah, good night. Thanks a lot, folks. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.